43 is the count. 13-point lead by Barangay Ginebra. Here's Alapag. Alapag so far with just a 2-point game. In the meantime, Dillinger with 13. Now, if Talk and Text can get something out of this press of theirs, they like doing this after a converted basket. Let's see if they can cut into the lead of Ginebra, which they did in game number 3. If not for Eric Menk, Ginebra would have found it difficult to win that game. In the meantime, that shot is a bell ringer for Willie Wilson.
Of course, that game, Eric Menk was the best player, but the top scorer for that game was still JC Intal. You have to think that if you would choose an MVP of this series for Barangay Ginebra, JC Intal would probably get a lot of #1 votes.
Yes. Carry, snaps it, won't work. Castro had a hand on it, but Celino Cruz attacked quicker. It's a 13-point lead, a familiar refrain here. Enrico to JC, hang time, follow up. We're playing volleyball here. No! It won't drop in, but a foul spotted. 3 touches.
Too many opportunities right there for Barangay Ginebra. 3 offensive rebounds. That gives Ali Peak his second. 3 offensive rebounds. And these rebounds were coming off the same guy.
Yes.
You have to at least either try to block his shot or box him out. Neither one was done by Talk and
And the
Text.
mistake they probably made, siguro po mapapasok na ito sa unang try pa lang no? Sige, huwag na natin box out, ilabas na lang natin yung bola. Intal secures the first. Leah, join us please.
Well, it's about JC Intal. If you actually look close, if we can get a shot of it, he actually has a brand new tattoo on the inner portion of his wrist, and it's his parents' names plus the number 9, which is of course his jersey number. He said he's been thinking about getting a tattoo since last year, and he finally got one after New Year's this 2010. In fact, he's thinking of getting another one. He wants the word "believe" tattooed somewhere on his body. Back to you guys.
Boy, that's a hard one for our director Julius to zoom in on the wrist. We'll try to get it next time in one of our features actually, but that's a great piece of information. Harvey Carey, close range. Now, if you're talking Text, you want to keep scoring these things, but you've got to make stops on the other end against Ginebra.
And they have to be careful. That was a big basket on their part, but this game could start to get away from them as early as this quarter because this lead had already touched 15. And you know, when you look at their lineup, their key guys in terms of scoring, Mac Cardona not in there, and not a lot of shooters on the floor for them.
With the shot clock coming down to 6, Intel lets it fly. This rebounds. These rebounds are a problem for Talking Text. Just too many offensive second chances being presented to Ginebra. Nothing there. And the rebound battle again. Barangay Ginebra winning out. Celino with a balletic move. The ball will stay with Barangay Ginebra.
And how many possessions has Ginebra had here in the third quarter because of the offensive rebound? Right there, another set of touches because of offensive rebounds. When you look at number of attempts so far, Barangay Ginebra a +4 because of offensive touches.
A case of heavy feet on the part of Talking Text, unable to pursue that basketball. That shot finally, and look at what the hard work has done for Barangay Ginebra.
You can't allow any team on any level to have more opportunities than you, to have more number of attempts, because it will bury you, and that's exactly what Talking Text is suffering from right now.
Camera where Julius Melo drive in and zoom in to the action. It is 72-57. Talking Text needs to do something here on both ends of the floor to turn this game into a much closer one, Jason.
No choice already for Coach Chot Reyes, but Mac Cardona very unhappy right now by the play of his power forward spot, because that's the spot that's been lacking, and that's the spot that's been unable to box out the guys picking up offensive rebounds for Barangay Ginebra.
Block called against Menk.
And Seth, you can see the lineup right now for Talking Text. They've gone extremely small with only one guy playing center, which is Yancy De Ocampo, and the rest of the guys are either point guards or off guards.
Mac No, it circles away, and Talking Tex hitting a very cold spot as well.
And then when you talk of cold, Matt Cardona has been the one that is coldest because he has scored only 1 point since the first period.
Whoa, that's a foul given up by Cruz, and Talking Tex hoping for a bit of a flagrant if possible. But no, it won't be so. Cruz with that foul, his second. Simple inbound for Talking Tex, down 72-57. Repeat of the biggest lead, it's slimmed down. Dillinger, who continues to plug away, has a sum of 15.
The reason why he's getting those points is he's getting opportunities to get the basketball while moving to the basket to be able to use his length and his leaping ability.
Good point, yes. Dubit, intal, 3 for a 3. Beginning to miss now, has missed his last couple of attempts from that distance. Castro challenges everybody inside, ends up with nothing. Coaching staff really trying to restrain themselves from complaining here tonight. And Barangay Ginebra just going to town on the other end.
And Seb, that was a big miss because on one end they wanted that fast break basket. Talking about Talking Tex, they were unable to do it. And usually, when you don't finish on a fast break, you pay on the other side. Ginebra attacking quickly, not allowing the defense of Talking Tex to set, and they erect again that big lead.
Exactly. And it's back to a 15-point lead with 5:26 remaining in the third. Game number 5, final showdown in the quarterfinals. Where Foods already in the semifinals. Yancy curling, missing, and Mek boxing out Del Campo there. Celino sees a bit of daylight, does not force it. Dubit peeks inside, here's Mek, he'll go that dance of his. Can't get it to drop, not tonight, it's not there tonight. Castro with that move of his, it does not circle in. Castro did not give up, but he slammed into Mek.
A tough ball right there. 50-50 ball going the way of foul called on Jason Castro, but second miss in terms of a layup for Jason Castro.
Yes.
What the Ginebra players are doing is actually when he goes up right now, they're actually stepping back just so that Jason Castro cannot get momentum by banging into their body, and that has taken the rhythm out of Jason Castro.
He seems to use that contact point as his fulcrum to go up. In the meantime, out of the 21,000 tonight, we've selected these 2, 3, 4, 5 people, members of the Luna family. They're going to go home with the boxes of Mr. Donut, and we congratulate them for winning that. Mr. Donut, son of a surprise, and a calendar as well. I know you and Miko are going to the Dallas All-Star game, but Miko's still hurting from that calendar. Still disappointed that our shot was not included. I have no idea what he was talking about, but
he may be smarting from that, but I'm telling you, a lot of people are happy that it didn't come out.
I am one of them. In the meantime, now this guy on your screen, son of Jimmy Alapag, he'll need to catch fire at a certain point of this remaining 4:44 and the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I think, and you know, the big concern right now for Jimmy Alapag is he hasn't shot well, or he hasn't been shooting the ball well since Game 3 of the series. In Game 3, he struggled from that three-point line, especially when they wanted to make a run, try to pull up for a number of three-point shots, did not go in. And in today's game, he continues to struggle from the floor, only 1 out of 7 from the field.
Just like to repeat the bit of news that we wanted to tell you, that the biggest selling boy band is going to be back in Manila. Catch the Backstreet Boys, February 27, 8 o'clock here at the Araneta. Cardona, yep. And it is down to 13. Trump is talking to referee Herrera, asking for clarification on a certain call. You can do that. You can ask for that.